Yo, yos, what up? What's up, guys? It's Navigator. Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be reviewing Avengers Endgame. Now, this was the freaking movie we've been waiting for forever. So if you don't know, if you're just a bonehead and you don't know anything, this basically picks up right after Avengers Infinity War, after Thanos, snaps his fingers and half of the universe disappears. So basically, this whole movie is just the Avengers trying to stop Thanos and just cope with everything that they've been through, everyone that they've lost. So yeah, wow. But if you want more movie reviews or Marvel reviews, I know I haven't been doing movie reviews in a while. Make sure you follow these 3 simple steps. Chomp on that like button, like a true gator. Comment down below whatever your heart desires. Most importantly, subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you won't miss out on my content. With that being said, let's get into this. So, if you didn't read the title, yes, this has spoilers. So, if you haven't seen it for some odd reason, if you haven't seen Endgame for some reason, go away. Click off because this will have spoilers. So, the movie immediately kicks off right there. I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, the movie kicks off with Hawkeye and his family. And, he's teaching his daughter how to shoot a bow and arrow and all such things. And then, his family disappears. So that was, unexpected because people were, people were predicting that it might start with Ant-Man in the quantum realm, or maybe it would just start right when the, half the universe disappeared in Wakanda. So that's what people were thinking the movie would start in, but we were all wrong. So, yeah. So we're going to be going over said movie, and I'm going to be explaining my thoughts and what, shall be explained in said movie. So, yeah, let's get into this. Whoop. Alright, so let's start with the plot of the entire movie. Now, what you guys most likely know is that, Thanos snaps its fingers. Everyone's trying to stop him. Yeah, that's basically it. But there's more, because, yes, there is time travel in this movie. And, yeah. So, basically, what's going on is that the Avengers have to go back in time and, get the Infinity Stones before Thanos does. So, he wouldn't collect them, snap his fingers, kill half the universe. It's pretty self-explanatory. But, yeah. Ant-Man comes and he says, yo, let's use this quantum physics and travel back in time using Pym particles. And that's what they do. They travel back in time, split up, and they try to gather all the Infinity Stones so they can reverse everything, bring back their friends, and stop Thanos. They do succeed, and they get into the Infinity Stones, but past Thanos in, what year was it? It was 2014, because War Machine and Nebula went to Morag to get the Power Stone, which was where Star-Lord was going to steal it. So, War Machine punches him in the face, and so it leaves him knocked out. They get the Power Stone, and yeah, but then this here Thanos finds out that they're there, and then everything gets messed up, and everything gets thrown out of balance. It's a big thing. But this movie did do very well because it was very dramatic, which was like Infinity War, but I think it did have a little more comedy, but it was the conclusion of Thanos' story, because Infinity War was Thanos' tale. This was all about Thanos and how he was going to achieve his goal, not the Avengers. Yeah, they were the protagonists of the movie, but Thanos is the main character, and this is his story, and this is how he collects all 6 Infinity Stones and then the scale tips towards balance and, achieving his dreams. So, yeah, that's what's going on. And, yeah, so, again, this was all Thanos' story, and Endgame ended it, because, at the end of Infinity War, Thanos was sitting on his farm, successfully killing half the universe, and then he just sat there in glory, growing his crops. And Avengers found him. Thor chopped his head off. They had a good nod to the last movie, saying he went for the head, which he did. And they killed present Thanos out of nowhere. So, yeah. So, it was a pretty gnarly kill there. So then, then the Avengers are banding together, and, since they've killed Thanos, the world isn't still right, because they lost their friends, their families, so they couldn't live with themselves even if Thanos is dead. So Scott Lang brings up the quantum theory and, Pym particles and such things. So they would like to go back in time and get all the Infinity Stones and just lock it in, make their own gauntlet, and reverse everything. So that's their whole objective for the whole movie. And yeah, so that's what they do. And as I say, what's Iron Man, Cap, and Hulk go to the Battle of New York, because there were 3 Infinity Stones on Earth at the time. So Hulk went to get the Time Stone from Sanctum Sanctorum, I think, where he meets the Ancient One. And the Ancient One talks to Hulk about how he needs that if he takes the Time Stone, it will be a good benefit for their timeline, but for hers, it would be bad. So Hulk promises, or Banner promises to return the Time Stone once they're done with Thanos. So Banner takes the Time Stone. Cap takes the Space Stone, and Stark takes the Mind Stone from Loki's scepter. So they grab the 3 Infinity Stones from New York, and yeah, so they collect all of them, and they, they complete stuff. And yeah, so they do in fact meet Captain Marvel in, this movie, because obviously, and yeah, you can't just leave her hanging there. And most of us were correct that there was a theory that Captain Marvel would save Tony Stark and Nebula from space and then bring them to Earth, which is what she does. So she finds them stranded in the middle of space, and so she just takes them back to Earth, and they discuss what they're going to do with Thanos. So, yeah, so it's this whole thing. Captain Marvel was away during the movie to help other planets with the same problem that Earth was going through. So, that was this whole thing. That's why Captain Marvel wasn't in the whole movie. She was in like the beginning, and then she came back in the end for the final battle sequence, which was awesome. Where Banner, once they got all the Infinity Stones, they put it into a gauntlet that Stark made. Banner as Hulk, because he found a way to keep Hulk's body but Banner's mind. It was this whole thing. So Banner put on the Infinity Gauntlet, snapped his fingers, but it damaged his arm a whole lot. But he did bring back the population. And Hawkeye's wife immediately called him right afterwards. And it was just that whole thing. So at the end of the movie, everyone bands together on Earth where the Avengers base was destroyed, and everyone comes together. When portal's opening, Thanos and his Black Order, or Dark Order, whatever they're called, and his Outriders, everyone charging at each other, playing the Avengers theme. It was this whole thing. And yeah, so it was intense. So yeah, overall, the movie was fantastic. They did basically everything correct, the feeling, the comedy, how to put them in, and just how to do it. Just everything was spot on. Of course, there was sad moments, comedy. There was everything thrown into this. Marvel does it again. So yeah, for me, my rating, probably 3,000, if you know what I mean. Get it, because, you got me. So, yeah, that's my review for Avengers Endgame. Hope you guys enjoyed. Most of this was just going over the movie, it was just a discussion. But, yeah, the movie was fantastic. 3,000. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, so, like I said, if you want more Marvel reviews, just let me know. I didn't get the time to do a Captain Marvel review, which I wanted to, but I did not. Yeah, so, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. And, yeah, so that's, it. So, see you later.